Hey guys, back out in the shop today. I got a new camera, so I'm going to be filming with this GoPro for a while. It makes it a little bit easier than the phone, so I might go back to that for certain shots, but mainly I'm going to do this. Eventually I'm going to have one of the pole mounts for it, so I can do different things, maybe a little bit better vlog, maybe a little bit farther back from me now, because this is just arm's length here. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get a mount for my tripod, because I have this huge tripod over here I picked up for like $5 back behind there. I don't know if you can see it back behind that level there, so I'm going to get that. But anyway, I'm out here in the shop today, and I'm going to fix the damage I did to my two-stroke Yz 250 yesterday. So you might have watched the other video and see I kind of looped out on it, or whiskey throttle, whatever you want to call it. It was a little of both. So I'll kind of show you the damage that occurred. It wasn't like it wasn't rideable or nothing afterwards. It was just mainly the muffler, the silencer that came off. So I'll kind of go through and show you the damage. So pretty much when I picked the bike back up, this whole fender here, let me set this down over here. This whole back fender here was completely flipped around, and you can see from the warpage of my graphics back here, I might have to heat that up and reset it. This was completely flipped in. It was like creased right here and flipped like straight up. So luckily that went back. Nothing on the plastic at all was broke. I must say, for doing that, I really would have thought it would have broken it. As far as the damage, the muffler was the main thing. It really flipped back up here on this and got back in here and bent this mount here. So I'm going to take all this plastic off and bend this to match this one. This one might even be cocked in a little bit. I'll know once I set the muffler up on there, or the silencer, and check it out and see what happened. Did that, and it kind of cracked this plastic. I can see this one's cracked too. Maybe that's the cracking that occurred that I hadn't seen yet. So you can see that's cracked there, and the bracket there that screws into is kind of pulled back. So that's the damage for that. I'm going to have to just bend that back. Other than that, I mean, the bike's really okay. I actually wrecked twice yesterday. Once a vine pulled me, and it kind of grabbed me by the neck here, and I was just going, you know, up over a hill through some weeds, couldn't see nothing. It was an unbroken trail, so it was all brand new. At least for this year. It might have been down last year, but a vine grabbed me and it completely ripped me off the bike, and it kind of threw me forward once the bike kind of, I don't know how it really went exactly, but anyway, the bike laid on my leg and whatnot. I got back up, I was fine. Went back up, and then the next part was where we were crossing this next creek, was where I actually had wrecked at. So that's what happened there, and you can see in the previous video, I might insert a little clip in here, and you can see my little loop out. A little bit of damage, so today I'm going to spend some time fixing that. I'll kind of show you here. I took the silencer off. It's actually completely okay. As far as the damage, this part here has a crack in it, and actually that's from me trying to bend it back out in the field. And so I brought it back in today and kind of straightened these back out. Now they're kind of even. Might need a little tweaking. I went ahead and I resealed these, because I had just got this repacked and sealed it up myself. And I went ahead and resealed it because it looked like from the accident, when the dirt got shoved in there, it caused some pressure and probably pushed out my seal a little bit, and it looked like there was a couple spots in it. So I went ahead and resealed that and resealed this side, and I'm going to let that dry, and I'm probably going to put a little paint on the end of this tip here, because right in here it was all kind of mangled up. So I went ahead and filed it down and straightened it back out. I'm going to put a little paint on the end of that, and that should be good to go. So really there's nothing else damaged on the bike that I can tell. I really would have thought in the first crash, or even the second one, that I would have bent or broken this, because this is a new one, but it's, you know, it's just that cast. It's a tusk shifter. I would have thought that would have bent or broke or something, but no, nothing at all. Nothing to the plastics on the front. Nothing to the top of my handlebars here. And everything's completely okay. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'll be kind of fixing that and Just doing a few little things here in the shop today. Just got the Raptor pushed outside to make some room, and should have some videos coming up on this KX250 because it needs new. I got some new radiator hoses I'm going to order, and I've got the new seal in for this here. That's just gasket sealer I used the first time, and I really didn't like how it turned out. It's just too tough to put the sealer on there then get this case back on there without touching it, and I really had a hard time doing it. So I just went ahead and ordered the $8, $9 gasket or whatever, and it's on the way. So I won't have to worry about that anymore. This water pump was actually leaking a little bit too, I believe. I did the seal on it and actually ordered this new piece here last year and fixed that, and put the seal in there, and it's the actual case part. This half of the case here is got a chip in. I'll kind of show you what happened. I've got the other piece up here. So if you hadn't seen any of the other videos, right here somebody had mangled the bottom of the case, and actually where this part here connects is mangled a little bit too, so this just doesn't seat that great. So I'm gonna have to see about either finding this half of the case or just putting something there. Maybe I'll put JB Weld there on it and then smooth it out and sand it and just get it absolute smooth edge on there. Then that should seal that up, you know, just on the where the gasket goes for the JB Weld anyway. As far as that, this bike has absolutely just blown me away how well it's been running, and we've been riding it this year. It's probably got about 5 or 6 hours on it this year, and of actual hard riding on the trails other than putting around the yard, and it's just absolutely done awesome. And it surprised me. I mean, I really thought I'd have a few problems here and there on the trails of, I don't know, overheating something, but other than the few leaks, it's just done awesome. So I'm pretty stoked at that. So that'll be this stuff for now. Hopefully these shots on the GoPro aren't too messed up, or I'll have to just redo them with the phone. If not, I'll go ahead and use this footage. So, alright guys, I might take some more video here of when I start bending those brackets back. So just so you know how I bent this one back, I don't know how I'm going to fix that. It's really just cracked right here, and it's solid on this side, so it'll probably be okay. It's really strong. I mean, I can't push it or bend it or nothing, so I probably should be alright with that. I just put this in the vise and bent it straight again, and you can see it's still a little bit off center here, but I think this one could be bent the other way a little bit because the pipe actually twisted. So I think they're both pretty close, and I'll just have to move them a little bit more. So that's where I'm at today. Hopefully we'll get some more video going. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been working out here a couple hours now, just doing little things here and there on it. Went ahead and cleaned it up quite a bit. I heated this back up on the plastics to set that down on the where it was peeling up at, so it's good to go. Ended up taking more sealer, and I ended up sealing that first thing, so that's been drying since I first started. Kind of moved back a little bit. Got to get used to using this one. I know it's quite a wide angle, so I don't know if I'm for sure going to keep using it like this, or I'm just going to use it for riding on the road and stuff. I may go back to using my other camera for these shots in the garage and whatnot. But anyways, I got it all sealed back up, got the brackets bent back. I guess I lost this piece in the field when it broke off, one of these clips, so I just went ahead and put a nut and a washer on there, a lock nut. So it's looking a lot better. Cleaned it up and got all the bends out of the subframe there, and it's back together. Got all this back together. All the plastics are fine, so they're all sitting where they need to be. So it should be ready to ride. One thing I didn't notice when I bought this bike is it's got an O-ring chain on it, so I mean that's the upgraded chain. It's still in pretty good condition, so must have not been on there too long. So I think I'm gonna go out and take it for a ride, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Put me a mount on here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, because I don't have the handlebar mounts yet, but I might just get a suction cup and put it on my suction cup and put it right there on the front. Either that, or I'll put it on the back fender here somewhere. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll put it on the helmet. We'll try it on the helmet, see how that goes. So alright, stay tuned. We're gonna go for a ride.
Bye.